now that we've established that both India and China are very determined to grow in their own terms and ambitions, what are the underpinnings that you actually see in these individual ambitions, whether it's India at 2047 or China at 2049? What are the differences?
Well, I'd like to say that 47 and 49 are far away. This is a very, very rapidly changing world. And I'm not going to be, making accurate predictions or precise predictions about that, except to say that, in my view, India will definitely be resilient enough to fight back the effort by China to overawe it and possibly to humiliate it in some kind of a conflict. In the immediate future. Now, the point is that Xi Jinping is a particular kind of leader. He actually, what we need to understand, he is very serious in what he says. He is very serious that 90% of South China Sea belongs to China. He is extremely serious that, large tracts of land that are Indian belong to China. And as serious as Mao Zedong was when he talked about a China that encompassed Tibet, Xinjiang, Inner Mongolia, Manchuria, locations that frankly were not part of China. Some of them ever part of China, and some certainly for many centuries. So nobody really took Mao seriously when he used to say that, no, I want to go into Tibet, I want to go into Xinjiang, I want to go into Manchuria, Inner Mongolia. I want all of these locations to be brought within the ambit of the PRC. And in around 1950-51, that ambition of Chairman Mao became a reality. The fact is, the world did not take Mao seriously when he used to utter these things, and they said, no, it's not possible. But then he started moving. So the point is, we have to take Xi Jinping at his word. We have to take him seriously. And we have to prepare to ensure that he understands that what he set for himself is an impossible task. Mao essentially did what he did without any resistance from the international community. No resistance at all. In fact, India completely supported him in all his activities. As a consequence of India supporting him, India was a frontline state. Other states like United States and other countries that were unhappy about it could not do very much. But I'd like to point out that under Prime Minister Modi, I don't think we're going to repeat that same mistake. I think Prime Minister Modi knows Xi Jinping. He has met him several times, and he understands the psychology of Xi Jinping, and he knows that this man is totally serious. So I don't believe that we are going to allow a repeat of Mao. And if I may say so, it's not only India and its land boundaries, it is the South China Sea, which needs to be kept free, open, and inclusive, in the words of the Prime Minister. It is Taiwan, which is absolutely important, not only because it is central to the first island chain, but because it is central to the whole tech economy of the present and the future. If Taiwan goes into the hands of China, China begins to dominate tech in a manner that will leave America far behind, Japan far behind. It's only a matter of time then before they become overcome, not just India. So the protection of Taiwan is absolutely essential. And I think we are seeing that happen. So I do believe that unlike Mao, who succeeded in what he used to claim, I want to do this, I want to do that, nobody took him seriously. In the case of Xi Jinping, you have leaders who are taking him seriously. Certainly the Americans have taken him seriously. I mean, this trade war with China began by Donald Trump. It began with Donald Trump, but it was an America's war with China. It is America's realization that China is challenging American primacy and American dominance to reduce America to the status of a subsidiary power and thereby weaken its economy, weaken its society, significantly. So it was their, basically war on China. Trump was the president. Fortunately, he's a president who took the bit firmly in his teeth and went ahead and did that, that assertiveness, that action that China saw, and which again China was surprised to see. Under Mao, as I told you, nobody protested. Under Xi Jinping till now, nobody has protested. He has set up all these fake islands around the South China Sea. Right. He has militarized them. He has done so much. He has been nibbling away at territory. And he has done so much, and he has never been challenged. The first challenge was at Doklam, frankly. And the second challenge was at Galwan. I mean, frankly, there was a huge Chinese buildup before Galwan. In February, in January, December, November of the previous year. But it was obviously not taken seriously. And as a consequence, I think we were taken by surprise when the Chinese moved in force, because we had been assured by some friends of ours in another country, now very close to China, that no, don't worry about the Chinese. They're just there, mobilizing, etc. But they're not going to come in. They came in. But of course, within a few days, we had the army intervene and we got the situation under control. But we were taken by surprise. In Galwan, I can tell you, the reaction was immediate. And certainly, what I'm talking about, this massive Chinese buildup, the reaction was immediate. Prime Minister Modi takes Xi Jinping seriously. America, whether led by President Trump or President Biden, takes China seriously. Japan, whether led by President Abe, Prime Minister Abe, or now Prime Minister Kishida, takes Xi Jinping seriously. And therefore, there is an effort is on to ensure that he does not succeed.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.